Welcome to Steve Rod Golf. I'm a single-digit handicapper trying to get down to scratch. Course vlogs, reviews, bogeys, pars, and even some birdies in there. This is my journey in chasing par. What is up, everybody? We are back doing another vacation golf series. Series of one this time. We are actually in Florida. We are at the Disney Palms course. We're playing half of the Palms and half of the Magnolia course. The Magnolia is undergoing some revisions, so we're playing the back nine of the Palms course, and then we're going to play the front nine of the Magnolia course. So it's going to be an interesting day. It'll be nice to compare how different the two courses are right now, if conditions are that different at all. But first and foremost, we got our vacation rules. Number one, tee it forward. Number two, give yourself a break. And number three, have a plan. And four, keep it distraction free. We got to make sure we remember to do all those things. This is supposed to be the happiest place on turf, so let's treat it that way. Let's keep it absolutely distraction free and do what we can to keep it between the pines. I've already ruined number three, step three, to make a plan because, well, you see, I thought we were playing the Palm course, and instead we're playing half of that. So I only have half of a plan. So we'll see what we can do from there. But either way, we're going to start by warming up at the range, getting some putts in, and then after that we're going to go ahead and actually get into our round, trying to keep it in competition mode, shoot as best as we can, but more than anything else, enjoy ourselves out here. To start out our round, we spend some time warming up. Whether it helps or not is a debate for another day, but we definitely are still really inconsistent off the tee, and any practice is helpful. To kick off our review, the practice area checks off the two boxes that matter: a driving range with good golf balls and a practice green that's accurate to the course green speeds. 2 out of 2 for the practice area. Our first hole of the day is the par 4 10th of the Palm course. From start to finish, the Palm course is beautiful and challenging. My overall goal is to keep the ball in play, and clearly on this first hole, things are not going according to plan. A lost ball in a short-sighted location leads to a double bogey start, but it's still far too early to panic.
You like me, too much respect. I was going to say a little too respectful. First hole of the day, I got it.
The 11th plays like a double dog leg. I make this hole even longer for myself by putting my first shot into the fairway bunker. It's clear that I have no shot in making it to the green, so I take my medicine and lay up with an iron.
You're fine.
With no view for my approach shot to the green, we take the yardage that it gives us from the golf cart computer and hope for the best. And in this case, it worked out.
Okay.
A birdie takes some sting off the opening double bogey, and we move on to the third.
Oh, come on. A yanker.
Alright, so I missed the record button on that putt, but I was able to get away with an up and down par ski on this par 3. Not too bad. Greens are in really good conditions on this back nine. So I'm kind of excited for the rest of this. They are rolling really true, and hopefully my flat stick can save me out of some sticky situations. After a couple of decent holes, we move on to what seems to be an easy par 4. This gives us a great opportunity to showcase the course design. Too far to the left here, and you're in the trees at 250 yards out. Too far to the right, and you find the water hazard. The front left of the green is protected by a bunker, and if you go long on the approach shot, you're almost certain to find the water. I say almost because just over the green, there's the smallest bunker that I saw on the course, giving golfers a slim chance at saving one more golf ball. This type of amazing design, with good value if you're playing later in the day, leads me to give this a 1.7 for this portion of the review.
Well, don't go long, though. It's out to the right. It's safe, though. At that bunker on the right. That's fine.
Alright, so unfortunately, we both ended up in the water there. Not ideal, but you can hear this wind. We thought for sure we were going to be in a better spot than we were, but it rolled into the water hazard. I still was able to get it forward. We can get up and down for a par, hopefully, but we'll salvage what we can from this hole and move on to the next.
Oh, bad fish. Wow. Wow.
After a second double bogey on the front, this is where the mental game starts to slip up a bit.
Oh, cheated out of the bunker, did it? Oh, it stayed out.
Rod, oh, how is that possible?
At least it's not gone.
And just like that, we go from 1 over to 5 over in a couple of holes. Now all I want to do on the next one is get away with a par no matter how it happens. Thankfully, these greens were rolling really well. They did have a little sand scattered on them, but it didn't affect the line or speed too much. We were able to get away with a par, and I give the greens here a rating of 1.7.
Should be okay, right?
This drive on the 8th hole was one of the few that found the fairway on this day. But when I actually got to play from the fairway, I had no complaints from there. The fairways were in great condition. 2 out of 2 for fairway condition in this part of the review. As we set out on the final hole of the Palm course, we have a great view of this long tee box to distract us from that horrible drive. Manicured just as well as the fairways out in front of it, the tee boxes here were fantastic, receiving a well-deserved score of a full 2 points. All in all, I love the Disney Palms course. It's not easy, but golf isn't supposed to be. That's what keeps us coming back. The final review for the Palm course is a 9.4, a course that I would easily recommend to anyone going to visit any of the Disney parks. We finished the back 9 of the Palm course with a 6 over 42. Now on to Disney's bigger and badder course, the Magnolia. I won't do a review for the Magnolia since it's clearly seen better days. The mouse knows that it's there and they're working on it. I'll show some footage along the way so you get an idea of what I mean, but here's the biggest difference that I noted from going one course directly to the other. The green speeds went from normal to ice-like. The fact that I get this first putt close is pure guesswork. With no time to adjust to the new greens, I knew this would be a rough second half of the round. As you guys could tell, the wind was already really difficult on the front 9. But at this 11th hole, we realized that things are just turning up from here. Solid 15-mile-an-hour winds with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. It makes it obvious that scrambling for par would be the name of the game for this back 9.
Yep. That's beaut, dude. Yep, it was. Get in. Get in.
This is what we'll call the low point of the round. Things have not been going my way during this round, and at this point, I think that I just mentally had had enough. I definitely like my clubs way too much to be able to just throw them around, so we needed to have a little bit of a mental reset. And at this point, we just remembered we're on vacation. We're here to have a good time, so let's throw away the worrying about the scores for the day and just try and enjoy our rounds at Disney Golf and refocus ourselves so that way we have a good rest of the day and a good rest of our trip.
Be short of the back. Get in.
I played it to this spot right here.
Get in. That's it.
Yep. How many clears you can Wow. Back edge.
Yeah, on a different part of the green than I wanted to be, but whatever. This is a mystery to me.
Should be fine, right?
Yeah, there's no trouble there.
Yeah, he took, yeah, that's the shortcut, man. Beautiful.
Thank you. Before we start the final hole, I did want to show you some of the things that are being worked on. Here we have a view of the 15th green, as well as this next shot of the 18th quote-unquote rough, which seems to be lack thereof. And then this final view is of a glimpse of the back nine and the major revisions that they're making. So clearly there's some work being done. So even though this round stung a little bit, we do take everything with a grain of salt, knowing that they are working on elements of their course. As we close out our final holes, we look back at the Palms course with fond memories, a beautiful and challenging golf course. And we look back at the Magnolia with mixed feelings. There are things that definitely need to be addressed, but I have high hopes the next time I get to play it will be much different. The course will be in much better shape, and my skills hopefully will be even sharper to take on the challenge. We end this round with a not-so-stellar 87, but some great memories along the way. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to let me know that you want to see more content. See you guys in the next one.